this whole thing. We have restarted Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Chapter 3 is where we had last stopped. Now, everything that we have done in chapter 2 and chapter 3 is a summarization of the Bhagavad Gita. That means what is Krishna telling? That see, the idea is you have to do your duty. Arjuna, there is a war going on. When the war is going on, why are you thinking of other things? Just go and fight the war. Because number one, it is your duty. You are a Kshatriya, it's your duty. Second, it is for the dharma purpose. The dharma is what is at stake. All the wrong people are on one side, the right people are on one side. So you have to fight the war. Then he says, no, but still Arjuna is not sure about it. So what he does is, he keeps on giving him different multiple choice, like you have in examination, multiple choice. Because of this you have to do, because of this you have to do. How you tell your children, You have to eat your food because it will make you healthy. You have to eat your food, otherwise you will not have muscles. There are lots of these kind of things which happen, correct? So you give multiple choices, and so Krishna is giving Arjuna multiple choices and saying, see, you have to do it for this reason, you have to do it for this reason. Okay? So we are in chapter 3 where he says, see, everybody is driven by their own nature. Anisha, this thing is... Okay, so you have to do these kind of things, and slowly he's introduced the topic. Number 1 is called knowledge, which is the path of the Sankhya Yoga. Yeah, you have to do it because of these reasons. And then now he's introducing subjects one by one. So we had come to the point where it is mentioned that the individual nature is driving a person to do certain things. Now, what is this individual nature? Let us try to analyze this statement. Every individual in the world is driven by certain thing. Some people are driven by passion, isn't it? I want to achieve this, I want to get there, I have to be rich, I have to be powerful. Like I want to have so many properties. Isn't that called passion? A person is driven by the nature. There is another person who will say, I don't have to do anything. I will just sit and do nothing at all. What is the point of working hard? Can I just take a little backseat? See, the whole life I have to work hard. What is the point of working hard? See, my boss and my colleagues are working hard. They are not getting anything in life. Comparison is there. That is called one other nature, where the person is driven by all these kind of thought processes. And then there is another person who will say, no, I have to do good in this world, and I have to be the best version, and I will do this job. I will always think in terms of God and other things. The idea is that. So this is how he behaves. Alright? So now what is this? Today we are going to discuss this subject. Alright? So we are going to start with our today's satsang. So we are doing Srimad Bhagavad Gita chapter 3 verse 28. However, he who has true insight into the respective spheres of gunas, that is the modes of Prakriti and their actions, holding that it is the gunas in the form of senses, mind, etc., that move among the gunas, objects of perception, does not get attached to them. Sounds like a very difficult verse, but let us try to understand it from a very simple point of view. You see, yesterday when I was doing the Srimad Bhagavatam, we were discussing that the Kali Purusha, the one who is prevalent today, is called the Kali Purusha. Kali Purusha is given a position in 5 different locations. Okay, Parikshit has told him to go and stay in a gambling den. He has told him that you are going to stay in a place where gold is sold or gold is there. You are supposed to stay in a place where cheating and all those things happen. Drinking, cheating, those kind of things happen. You are going to stay in a place where all the wrong stuff is happening. So this is how he has described. Now I'll ask you a question. Now there is gold or there is a property in your own family. Let us say there is, remember one thing. Every parents, they have built up a property or gold holdings and all. Indian people are like that only. See, they will say, oh, my daughter's wedding, my son's wedding, I have to gather property, I have to gather gold, I have to gather money. All these things they do. All right, so now think about it. If there are 2-3 sisters and brothers and all that, one of them will be so much after that gold and things like that. She will say, I want this. She will look at the other sister and say, you don't wear anything. Why do you need gold? What are you going to do with it? Any which way you have one ring, that is all. You have never wanting to wear anything. So, but I love to wear. So I want the gold. Have you ever heard of this kind of statements in life? So there is always going to be a person who will be driven by this gold. Somebody, the brother will say to the sister, see, do one thing, that property which is there, no? What are you going to do with the property? Tell me. You are anyway going to get married. He's telling his sister, you are anyway going to get married and go away. And anyway, your husband will have a lot of properties. I will do one thing. I will keep this entire property to myself, and in marriage and all, I will give you some money. This is how the brother will talk. Have you noticed this? This is so common. So there is a person who is driven by that object itself. All right? And there is another person who is saying, I will take this money also, but I myself will gather so much. I will definitely have at least, 1 kg of gold by this year. I will have one property in this place. I will have 2 properties in that place. He is already decided on these lines. I am saying he because normally men are like that, Some women are like that only, but men will be saying, I want so much of money, I want to buy this property, I will do dealing this. Again, they will also say, okay, you don't know much about, trading and all these things. I do this stock exchange thing and all that. You don't involve yourself. Let me do it. And every few days you will find this person gets excited when the market goes up, and when the market goes down, he is very depressed. So common in life, Then, this is another kind of a person. Then you will find there is one other person who will say, you know what? My boss is a cheat. He has given this position which I was supposed to get. I have worked 10 years in this company. Nobody cares for me. I work really very hard. And he has gone and given this position to my, that other fellow who is useless fellow. He doesn't do anything. He will come to me and he will ask me, why don't you do this? And next time I don't want to even help him. So there is another person who feels cheated. I don't get increments, he gets the increments. I have really struggled in my life. This person, he doesn't even struggle. Doesn't even come to work properly. He will come whenever he feels like, go whenever he feels like, and yet he's getting everything. He's like a boss's chamcha. You know what chamcha is, no? So it is like that. Now think about it. How many types of people I described just now? Quite a lot. Then there is another person in the family who will keep on saying Ram, 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 Ram. You know, always constantly thinking of God. He is doing his puja, part, this. Now, I'm just saying he. Doesn't mean he, okay? It can be the woman also. Everybody is there. So there is always somebody who will do puja, part. So many pujas, so many parts, going to this temple, going to that temple, putting this. You know how many different types of things he will do. He will even believe in astrologers. He will go and do pariharams in this place, that place, that place. Never heard of temples also he will go. You know, I came to know that there is one temple in that particular place. I want to go there. Where is that place? Oh, you know that. This location. Okay, we will go there. What you want to do then? Oh, nothing, you know. I know. Somebody was telling me that we have to do this pariharam and you will get something. What? So all kinds of people are there. So these are called people who are driven by their natures. Got it or no? Every person is driven by the nature. Now, if I am sending you to, let us say, a place where there is no gold available. Okay? Now, you are a person who loves gold. Okay, to buy gold all the time. As an investment, as jewelry or something like that. And I am sending you to America. Okay? You will wonder which shop there is gold available. No shop is available. If I have to buy gold, I have to go to some big city somewhere and go and buy it. Do you know this is how you think? But now I am asking you to go to Dubai. I will go to the gold souk over there. There is a lot of gold over there. You know, all beautiful designs. I also found out that we can carry so much of money and so much of gold we can buy. Really? Huh? You know, you got to think like this. You know, next trip I am going to go to Chennai. Okay? All these Chennai beautiful shops are there. I will go over there and find out. So you know where they are. So now what happens is these gold company people, you know, all these alukas and all that, you know that, how many of them are there. They say that, okay, these people are so much interested, so every second shop we will put up our shop. So you go to Kerala, there will be more gold shops over there than anywhere else in the world. Why? Just by looking at the gold showroom, you want to have something. Do you understand this or no? The moment you say, oh, look at her. She is looking so beautiful. That chain, no, my grandmother used to have. But nice design. Every time actually there is nothing in the design, but you like to feel, oh, no. They have made these changes. And every time when you go, you may not be interested in buying gold for yourself. I'll give you one very funny example. You're not interested in buying gold for yourself. You want to buy it for your sister who is getting married or something like that. Now for sister, mummy and daddy and everybody has already budgeted something, okay? And when you go over there, mummy will say, why don't you buy something for yourself? Good. And you will end up buying. One time you will buy something new and then you will want to exchange what you already have. So that gold fellow makes a lot of money on you. Do you understand this? Nature. It is the nature which drives a person. So I told you about a woman. Let me give you about a man's example. A man will go to a restaurant. Oh, you get some of the best wines over here. I want to order. This man, when he is sitting in one restaurant or when he is sitting with 2 friends or 3 friends also, he will get that can of beer, all those beer cans that are there lying somewhere. He will get tapa, 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 tapa. He will keep on opening and drinking. Like as if, okay, somebody is playing football in the TV, but he is playing football with every, can that is there. He is like drinking like nobody's business. He is used to drinking. Now, do you see there are 2 things involved? One is this object which is there called drink, that all those small packets that is there, or the gold that is there in display, or when you have gone to a gold showroom, it is actually telling you, buy me, buy me, buy me. It's telling you. Or the beer can is telling you, drink me, drink me, drink me. And the person said, I want to. Both these things are gelling together. You take your child out, the moment he sees a toy somewhere, Mom, Dad. Does he do that or no? And you see a 13-year-old girl or a 14-year-old girl, you ask her, what do you want? Please don't get angry with me. I saw this shade of lipstick. I want to. You are 13 years old. Why do you need a lipstick? Then why did you ask me? You said, can I buy something for myself? I want to buy that lipstick, the pink color, that burgundy shade, that is new one which has come. Everybody in my school has it. Really? You're 13-year-old and everybody in your school is wearing lipstick? What is this? So you understand, this is a nature. The nature of a person drives the person to the object over there. So you keep a person in front of the object, the person is 100% going to fall for it. Got it or no? So what is Krishna saying over here? The gunas, the inherent nature of yours, is going to drive you towards that object, and the object will also drive you towards that thing. It's like a mutual collaboration. You have me, I will have you. So this kind of a thing is very prevalent. I just gave you examples of gold and stuff like that. Food, wine, women, all these are enticing, very, very enticing. Why do men want to go to all these Las Vegas and shows and this and that? God knows what they get over there. You will say, what is there to see? But you don't know what is there to see. Will you do a pole dance for him? No. So that fellow wants to go and see pole dance over there. That is his problem. See, even these young boys and girls nowadays, there was this nice movie, where this small child, he takes a phone to school. Oh my God, part 2. And as if he's watching that thing. He's hauled by his teacher and all that. That thing called pornography and all that has become so common. The moment you see one woman, she will say, I earn $1 million per month because I am on this website. Everybody gets enticed by it. Oh my God, she's making $1 million. Oh my God, so much money. And there are lots of people, party goers. For what reason? You may ask yourself, why are they going and doing this? Why do they want to do the parties? But that is how their life has become. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, parties. So party girls are there, party boys are there, Then there are people who are interested in other things like drugs and God knows what all things. The little money also they will have, they will put it in drugs. For what? They will even rob, they will do anything because that is driving them crazy. This is the one which is called the Gunas. Gunas means the nature which drives a person there. It is their inherent nature. Now I want you to think of yourself also. What is it that drove you towards something? Simple example I'll tell you. One very simple example. You know, my friend, she just came from Europe. You know, when she went, she must have been quite stout and all that. She came back after 2 months. My God, she's become so thin. I don't know what she's gone and done over there. I want to find out. Somebody who is putting on weight and somebody who is reducing the weight, you want to know why it is so. Oh, she is never going to the gym, but still she is reducing her weight. What is she doing? She is doing dieting or what? She must not be eating anything just now. You know, this is what drives a person. You know, the biggest industry, all right, in Singapore and China and Singapore, very rich countries, very, very rich. You know what they are doing? Have you ever noticed a Chinese woman? She is short, thin, and she must be 28 size, okay? I'm not joking. I want 32B. What? Breast enhancement programs. Every second ad in Singapore is that. I am not joking. Go and see. Go and find out in Singapore what is the highest number of ads. Newspapers, sidewalks, everywhere. How to increase your size? For what? No. I have to look like this. She has done it. I also. I mean, by the way, that enhancement surgery costs a bomb. Okay. And it is running in thousands of dollars. It is not covered by insurance or anything like that. You know, you must be thinking it's covered by insurance. No. They will take out the money to do that. Every 15 days they want to do facial for what? I don't know. You should go and see. You know, everything. There are so many beauty parlors over there in Singapore. You go to one mall, there will be 10 beauty parlors over there. I'm not joking. Go see for yourself. I don't blame Singapore for it. I blame the way how it is driving. Every time when you go there, oh, you know what? I have taken out their offer for 6 months. These people, they come up with offers. Okay. Every time when you go, you spend around $250, $300, $400 for some, gold facial, this, this, this pedicure, that manicure and all that. So they know very well you are anyway going to spend $500. How many times in a year? Many times in a year. Now these companies want to make money beforehand only. So they will say $2,000, 6 months package. So you will calculate. Every time when I go, I spend $350, $400 and 6 months package. They will give 6 plus 2 free. Really? I am very happy. So they will sign up $2,000 they will put up front. If you ask them $2,000 you have to spend on your child's education or buying some books, no. That place they want to spend, and I am not joking. I know what I am talking about. This is how the world works. Make a package, make a deal, sell it to them. So they are locked in for 6 months. You are guaranteed customers. Nature drives a person. Every woman wears makeup over there. Okay, every. Already they are fair. No, they call themselves, we are yellow, our skin color is yellow. What yellow? India, we don't even know what our color is. So they are yellow color and they want to look fair. I don't understand. Yellow is already fair. Why you want to look fairer than that? So their comparison is there. So I hope you get the point. It is all like this. So these gunas, these things which are there in nature, they attract you. Come on, come to me, come to me, come to me, come to me. I want to reduce my weight. I will go to the gym. How many of you might have taken gym membership and never even used it correctly? Whole year membership you will sign up for and you will go there 4 times in a year. It's a joke, Only those Harmoji people will go for gym, but not you and me, So like that. So, and let us say you are signing up for something. Okay. One very interesting thing is called, I want to trim down, but I don't want to go to the gym. I want to go for yoga class. Yoga class for reducing your weight and looking very good. For which I need yoga mat. I need yoga shoes. I need this. I need that. So many. Really? Your package for yoga is not simple. Suppose you are paying $650 or $600 for say 2 months or so. Your $600 you will pay for all the other things along with it. Yeah, I have to take a water bottle, Water bottle is important. This water bottle from this company is very good. Yoga mat from this company is very good. Yoga clothes are there. When I go have you ever seen all these heroines when they go to the gym or yoga class? How do they go? You have to take a Mercedes Benz and go over there. There is a guy who is going to open the door for them. Boss, what are you doing? This is a comedy show full. All heroines will do like this only. It is not for doing yoga. Paparazzi is standing over there. They are taking photo. Because otherwise you won't get to see them in that clothes. They are doing some Sita Maiya's role in some film. They can't be seen in those clothes, no? But at least here you can see them in these clothes. So all the paparazzi is standing over there taking photo. This kind of nonsense goes on. So understand one thing. These are gunas driving the gunas. Gunas that work in the gunas. The nature works in nature. The nature is that. This nature is the nature. And how do they move? Move along with objects of perception. What you see, what you hear, what you think, what you touch, what you feel. They are working in that direction. Gold says, come to me. Jim says, I am giving you an offer. Neighbor says, see, I reduced my weight. I took Ozempic. What are you doing about it? You fatso. Really? She's taking Ozempic. I know for sure. What Ozempic? So you also want to try out. I have seen, in India now a new fad has come. A new fad. And this is a very funny fad. You know what is the fad? The fad is, can you give me your, your psychiatrist or this number? I want to go and meet him. It is never him, it is always her. Every woman and every man wants to visit him or her. हमारे यहाँ उसको बोलते हैं दिमाग का डॉक्टर. दिमाग का doctor means what? I'm sure you have seen that movie where Shah Rukh Khan is there and I've forgotten the name of that girl. Mahesh Bhatt's daughter, Alia Bhatt. Alia something. So they have shown the Goa, very nice Goa. He's a doctor and he's like that. And दिमाग का डॉक्टर. You know, I also asked my son, do you know any दिमाग का doctor? Why do I have to ask him? Because every 15 days I have a session with her. Really? For what? Have you lost your marbles? You want to go and give money over there? Give it to me, boss. I will give free session to you. No. And the number of people visiting them, and they are on TikTok, 1 hour, 30 minutes. I asked him, how much do they charge for 30 minutes? Oh, she's very cheap, How much does she charge? Oh, normally they charge 2,500 for half an hour in India. She charges only 1,000 because I am her friend. Really? The friend is taking you to the cleaners, boss. So nowadays this is the fad. Do you know anybody who can be a psychologist? I want to meet this person. So if you are doing nothing, and I would rather you take one degree in psychology and start one printing press, money printing press in India. I'm not joking. There are all idiots in this world. They want to go to every psychologist, psychiatrist, this one, that one. The moment they come to know, oh, you're going, huh? Can you give me the number? Why? I also have a problem, I have ADHD, ABCD, something they will come up with. I don't know, all new names, all, acronyms. All acronyms. You want to be a part of it? Go ahead. So did you get it? Object of perception. You see the object, you hear about it, and you touch it, and you feel it. You also want to do. So, anybody who is in the path of spiritual, is telling Arjuna this. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Never. Does not get attached to them, Arjuna. Now, we will do the next verse, 29. This is chapter 3, 29. Those who are completely deluded by the gunas, that's the modes of Prakriti, remain attached to those gunas and actions. The man of perfect knowledge should not unsettle the minds of those ignorant or imperfect knowledge. First line, take it. If you are a smart, intelligent, and a spiritual person, don't get deluded by these things. I will give you all the negatives over there now. You might be having gold. When you try to sell that gold to this fellow, he is going to take you to the cleaners. Melting charge is so much. Your gold is not 24 carats, 23 carats, it is only 18 carats. Now you don't know whether it is carrot or, cabbage or what, cauliflower. You just know that your mummy has given it to you, no carrot and all that. I thought it was 24. No. Sometimes you get yellow color metal. That fellow will look at you and he'll rub it first and say, hey, it's not gold. Oh, my mother, she cheated me, huh? She told me this is gold. She gave my sister real gold and to me this stupid thing. See, your fight starts in your mind there itself. So why are you running after it? Don't bother. If your brother or somebody is getting the property, you want to get it, you know how much taxes and how much of headache you will have to go and do. First and foremost, registration, transfer, every year pay taxes and khata registration. God knows how many things you will have to do, and somebody is out there to take your property away. All these goons and all these fellows are already there. Even this much amount of land also they want to take. Why you want land also? Don't bother. So always understand the downside of all this and don't get into it. Stay far away from it. Do you know Valmiki's wife? Valmiki's wife clearly told her husband, he said, you stupid fellow, you are going and killing. That is your problem, not my problem. Tomorrow you go and write Ramayana, it is your problem only, not mine. Okay? Same thing Tukaram's wife said. What is this you are doing, Panduranga, Panduranga, Panduranga and all that? Who is going to milk the cow? You are Panduranga or what? I have to milk the cow, I have to look after the children, there is no food in the house to eat, your Panduranga is not coming. So basically she had something which is driven by that nature of hers. So always understand what is good for you and don't fall for that guna. I have not described the 3 gunas to you. They are called sattva, rajas and tamas. We will do that when we come to the sattva, rajas and tamas. Just now you understand nature. Nature. Everybody has a nature. That nature drives you to that place. There is no need. If you have to drive home, don't go and become talli. Okay? Don't drink and drive. You get 1,000 rupees fine in India. Maybe you'll cause an accident. Don't do that. So, don't get deluded by these gunas and don't get attached to any object. Nothing. There is no need. He says, and now if you know this, now let us say you know and understand this. You are not supposed to go and do this. Please don't go and tell your sister or your brother or your mother or your father or your husband or whoever, Guruji was saying you are not supposed to buy gold. Really? Why? Oh, he told you to give it to him, is it? No. He just said don't buy gold. You don't buy properties. Husband will say you should take him to this, mental asylum. If I don't have properties tomorrow, how will I live without money, I have to think in terms of retirement benefits also. What? You people don't have to think. All these spiritual people, idiots they are. What do they don't know about, They don't know anything about retirement funds. They don't have any idea about it. So, Sri Krishna is telling those who are knowledgeable in this subject, please don't go and disturb other people's minds. The man of perfect knowledge should not unsettle the minds of those ignorant with imperfect knowledge. See, if you have the knowledge, you should stay out of trying to give advice to other people. You don't have to advise other people. You made a mistake of buying a property. When you were young and all that, you made a mistake of buying some property. Every year when you have to file for taxation, or you may be staying in America and the property is in India and you have to give it for rentals. You know what those fellows in the rental property are doing? Full every Friday, Saturday evening they are having dhamal party over there. The society will send you a notice and say, what is this? All these people you are keeping over there are drinking and boozing and getting girls and all that. We never wanted to give to somebody like that. You are staying in America or Europe, you are going to have a headache beyond expectation. And then you have to go for registration, you have to go for this, you have to go for that, and now you want to sell the property. Do you think selling property is easy? One person I know, he bought a property for some time back, he bought it for some 30 lakhs or 28 lakhs or something like that. He kept it for many years. This is on the outskirts of Chennai. And when he wanted to sell, he did not even get half the rate of that. After keeping it for many years, he thought that he will make some money out of it. Nothing like that happened. Now you may understand this. You are a woman. Don't try to give advice to your husband of any of these things, okay? Please understand this. You be the smart cookie. Don't keep on saying, we should buy this property, No, don't do that. One of my disciples had this habit of doing. They never made any money. For what reason are you doing this? What is the point? And as a side note, I will tell you something. Okay, this is something which is common sense information. See, in India, we have this philosophy. I have about at least some 80 grams of gold. Okay, 80 grams of gold. And there are these chains, and this is there, and this earring is there, and this is there, and that is there, and that is there. How much is the value? You know how much is the value, no? A big value. Then there are some other things that you have. You have one diamond ring, you have this thing, that thing, so many things. You have so much of silver. So you will say, if I keep it at home, somebody will come and rob me. Right or wrong? So what do? You go to a neighboring bank. I want to own one locker over there. So you go and buy one locker. Okay? So when you buy one locker, what happens? You want to keep all your gold jewelry over there, and every time when somebody's wedding is there, something is there, Janevu or something, you will go to the bank, take the gold from there, wear it for 2 days. 5 days you will forget that the gold is in your house, and then you say, oh my God, why should I put it back in the, you want to go and put it back again. Now you are afraid your gold will get robbed by somebody, some chore, correct? I will give you one very simple example. If your gold which is lying in the bank is robbed tomorrow, you won't get even a rupee out of it. The government of India stipulation is, if by chance something happens, the bank has a problem, something else happens, you are only covered for 5 lakh of rupees, including deposits that are there. You may have cash deposits, you may have bank account. In the bank, you may have 2 lakhs or 3 lakh rupees lying over there. You have some fixed deposit of 7, 8, 10 lakhs or something like that. Correct? And you have gold worth about 20 lakhs lying in your deposit. For all that money, they will give you 5 lakh of rupees and ask you to get out. You are not covered. No. So then what is the point of keeping a locker, paying for it every year? You are actually paying for the locker, aren't you? So you pay for the locker, you keep your gold, and it is not secure. So kindly don't do these kind of stupid things. Okay? So there is no place your gold is secure. There is no place your property is secure. If you have bought a property 10 years ago in some place, if you go after 10 years to see that property, somebody has built a house on top of it. And when you go and tell them, oh, this property belongs to me. He says, no, we have got full khata, we have got letter, we have got everything. And you really wonder, but I bought this property. No. I will show you, Here it is. Full story is here. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. So property can go to hell also. Everything is like that only. So be very sure of what you are doing. You stay out of it. You stay out of it. Unless and until you have a team of experts with you. Team of experts. They are your investment bankers, your investment consultants, your this, your that. For that you first become a millionaire or a billionaire, okay? The first target of yours is to make millions. Next target is to appoint all consultants. They will also milk you for money, don't worry. But that is how they are. You are also like that only. So I hope you got the picture. Don't try to give advice to other people. You have got advice, spiritual advice. Stay out of all these nonsense. Stay out of it. Arjuna, don't get involved. Stay out of all this. So, you don't advise another person who is an idiot that no, don't do this kind of a thing. Because it is not going to work. Especially your husbands. They are called boys. They are not grown-up people from any angle. They are all called boys. And boys always love their toys. They will have the fanciest of the cars. They want to have fanciest of the photo, cameras. They will have fanciest of the... I want to buy that Mac. For you, I will give you one Dell computer. Anyway, what are you going to do with the computer? I only work, no? As if he is the only person who does work and you don't do anything. So he will give you the worst computer on earth. For him, it is iMac. So much money. For him, it will be Pro Max phone. For you, Pro is enough for you, I think. Why you want Pro? Buy, that regular one. Don't advise this person. Don't. You want to buy, you buy for yourself. You don't get involved in all this trying to give advice to somebody. If you giving advice to somebody, no? Krishna is telling you. See what he says? The man of perfect knowledge should not unsettle the minds of those ignorant of imperfect knowledge. They have their knowledge. Whatever they think they know too much. So let them know too much. All your brothers, fathers and everybody. Okay, all included. And especially your mothers. Don't try to advise her. Mom, you are not supposed to gather money and jewelry and all that. She'll say, what you know, you're yesterday's girl, what you don't understand anything. She'll give you one big lecture on that. So stay out of it, Narayana, Narayana, please get out of it. So always think on those lines. Krishna is very clearly telling, stop giving advice to other people. So you be a little smart. You don't get involved in all these things because human nature always falls down. Okay? So we have come to the end of verse 29. We will stop over here.